Hello and welcome back to Ace Academy. The conversation continues and eventually lulls to a natural close, and soon both of our plates are polished clean. I am so full.
Who told you to be such a pig?
I help her with the cleanup. Gonna relax for a bit. Then go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, me too. Good night.
Night. We part ways and I head to my room. It's too early to go to bed, but I'm mentally exhausted. Don't feel up to doing much. I browse the internet for a while, looking up nothing in particular, until my eyes feel heavy and I drift off to sleep. The sun shines through my curtains and across my face. I keep my eyes shut and turn over in my bed, trying to force myself back asleep, but the more I try to return, the more awake I become. Oh God, what time is it? My clock flashes. 6:30. Still have half an hour before my alarm even goes off. I should get back to sleep. I curl deeper into my blankets, but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally wake up this early is when I have jet lag. I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse. I guess I might as well get ready. I quickly change into my uniform and head downstairs. To an empty kitchen. It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki's doing her thing in the kitchen. I catch up some reading while I wait for her. She should be up soon anyway. I pull up the news app on my phone. Front page doesn't have anything too interesting, till I spot an article on Odlin Enterprises. Aladdin Enterprises has officially announced their intentions to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming War Games. The rapidly expanding R&D company is getting a lot of attention in the field of robotics, and they're putting pressure on established innovators such as Vector Industries and Paragon Weaponry. Much of their success can be attributed to CEO Donny Roos, who was a top graduate in the pilot program at Ace Academy, and a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. Don't think I've even heard of these guys before. Must be a local company that hasn't expanded to the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves, though. The time on my phone reads 6:57. I listen for signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. Oh, I better grab something to eat before I need to go. Doesn't seem like Nikki's coming down anytime soon. My phone flashes to the next article. Headline on Dashu. Oh, that should be good. I push the button shaped like a film projector at the bottom of the page, and the text projects to the nearest surface. Then I place my phone on the dock table so the text shines on the kitchen table. Grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in the toaster, and as I wait for my toast to finish, I sit and read the article. Kanayaku Dishitaru, CEO of Dasho, made an unscheduled appearance at the memorial service yesterday for Ueda Misaka. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of Ace Academy's most promising pilot. The family was honoured that the mighty mogul took the time to show his respects to their son, and concurrently postponed an unveiling of Dasho's new line of energy drinks. The introduction had been rescheduled to take place next week.
What are you reading?
How can your feet make no sound? Oh, jeez, Nikki, you startled me. Make some noise when you walk. She laughs.
But that would totally ruin my chance of surprising you.
No more of that, please. Gonna have to tie some bells around your neck so I can hear you coming. Like people do for cats.
Are you comparing me to a cat?
It's a thing, isn't it? You know, like Neko girls.
Oh my god. Stop it, you perv.
What?
Yeah, I don't need to know about your weird little fantasies.
That's not...
So you don't think a girl would look super cute with cat ears?
Yeah, I've never understood that particular one, to be fair. I mean, hey, to each their own, but yeah, I've never got the whole cat girl thing. No. Now I'm imagining, though, I wouldn't say no.
Wipe that drool off your face.
I instinctively wipe at my chin, but nothing's there. Nikki just laughs and heads past me. Nikki glances at my toast, which had popped up while we were
Your
talking.
toast is burned.
What? I leap out of my chair and stand beside her. It's not burned. She flips it over to reveal the dark side of charcoal. Oh.
You're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
I ate at the cafeteria.
That explains it.
She throws away the toast and pulls 2 yogurts from the fridge.
Well, since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
I accept the yogurt she hands me, and we both finish them in record time. Then we grab our things and head out the door.
Are you able to give me a ride today? The bus yesterday was so crowded.
You just want to show off your pilot big brother. Of course I'll take you. I flash her a confident grin. Hoping to make friends by having a cool big brother. Nikki rolls her eyes.
More like I don't want to be squished between the smelly old lady and the fat guy again.
Fair enough. I'm sure that's it.
If you're gonna be like this, then I'm just gonna take the bus.
She turns away and I laugh. I'm kidding, Nikki. Come on, I'll take you to school. You people better be wearing helmets. I pull my bike up outside of Nikki's school and take off my helmet. Good boy! Here we are. Nikki hops off the bike and grins, handing me the extra helmet.
Thanks.
I notice a few students staring our direction, and one girl walks over to us. Hey, Nikki.
Oh, hey!
Who's this?
My brother. He goes to ACE.
Oh, the teal stripes on the uniform. Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea you were related to one of the ace pilots. Oh, it's such a tough program. She waves over a young male student. Look, Nikki's older brother's a pilot at ACE. For real? A few of the students gather around us, oohing and ahhing at the difficulty of the pilot program, commenting on how impressive I am. And the entire time, Nikki beams with pride. I should head to school. Have a good day, Nikki.
Bye! Thanks again for the ride.
She waves and I take off down the road. I'm glad I impressed Nikki's friends. If she had any difficulty making new friends before, she certainly won't now. I pull up to the schedule on my phone and check my first class. Gear Arsenal 201. The building isn't too far away either. I soon reach the building. The classroom's about half the size of my lecture hall for my Piloting 101 class. Interesting, because it's clearly the exact same background. Don't worry, I'm not going to criticise them for that. I appreciate, limited art teams, limited time, yada yada yada. For some reason, that's a comfort to me. Probably because it reminds me of the class size at CINY. I take a seat near the back of the room, just as the professor enters.
Good morning, class. Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to drive straight into the material. Question. Who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing?
Paragon Weaponry. Potato Shooter Incorporated. God, I wish that was... Before I have the chance to answer, another student chimes in.
Vector Industries!
Sorry, incorrect.
Paragon Weaponry.
Very good.
Why isn't it Vector?
Vector deals with thrusting and maneuverability, whereas Paragon deals with weaponry, hence the name Paragon Weaponry. Their recent area of study has shown that...
He goes into the details of Paragon Weaponry's R&D and the future of beam weaponry for the remainder of the class.
That's all the time we have for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
Students scramble to collect their things before hurrying out of the room. I think I'll go back to the hangar. This class has inspired me to have a proper look at my gear. I take the path through the pilot's lounge and follow the tunnels until I reach my gear. Pulling down the ladder beside my docking station, I climb up to the top. It's about level with the chest section of my robot. I unlock the chest cavity. With a mechanical roar, it splits open into separating panels, revealing a lowering seat. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic. It faintly reminds me of a new car smell. Once I'm settled, I trigger the closing sequence, and as the chest panels return, my seat scoops me further into my gear until I'm nestled in the darkness of the cockpit. I initiate the boot-up sequence, and the cockpit glows a faint red, then flickers to life. I can't help but smile at the familiarity of it all. The bright glow of the panels illuminates the interior, until there isn't a trace of shadow left. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams.
Gear initialization sequencing complete.
The familiar voice in my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
Nothing to do now but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colours as the checks progress. It flows through warm colours, red, orange, yellow, before illuminating the cockpit with a bright green.
All system functions normal. Unknown docking station detected.
Register the current dock as home station.
Completed. Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
This is recommended all the time, whenever we change locations. Eagle will request a recalibration of the system, and the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger inaccuracy. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow sequential number order so Eagle can achieve the necessary internal calculations. Alright, start up the process.
Calibration sequence initiating.
I give it a few minutes as Eagle automatically adjusts itself.
Calibration successful.
Perfect. Everything seems to be in order. After one last look, I shut down my gear and unlock the chest cavity again. Once I hop out, the panels slide back into place, until I hear the faint click of them locking. As I turn towards the elevator, I spot Shu waving at me. I nimbly make my way down and stand beside him.
Mr. Broseph!
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
Guess it's starting to be. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit. Keeps her spirits up.
And that's why I only go for male gear. I'm sorry, inanimate objects don't have genders. Let's be honest, human beings love to give inanimate objects genders. All the bloody time. Further proof that females of all types are high maintenance. Shu blinks, and then laughs.
Tell me about it. I take it your gear is a he, then.
Never really considered it to be a he or a she.
Ah, so it's a Z.
Huh?
You know, gender neutral.
Well, I just sort of call it an it.
Oh, that too. So, what were you doing here?
Just checking to make sure everything's working fine.
And does it?
Yeah? He glances curiously at my gear.
How about a simulator match?
I shrug. It'd be nice to get a feel for how things are done at Ace. Sure.
We can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
May the best man win. He grins and races in the opposite direction. I see him pause by a green gear before I get back into my own. Once I'm settled in the cockpit, I switch on the open network configuration. Immediately, a request from Shu comes in and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program.
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American-style gear up close before.
I experiment with my gear controls and watch in amusement as it makes the same movements within the simulator. Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating a real thing, but they still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or the slightest shift in motion with VTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
I evaluate my gear and find all the components he mentioned. Any particular reason why we aren't playing from our personal arsenal?
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
Trying to see what I'm made of? Shu just grins.
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Alright, thanks. So the trick is just to react accordingly.
You got it! Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
My hands fall naturally into place and grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face as my heart beats faster in anticipation. Oh, I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance and holds out its gun, while Shu activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Dodge it. I dash out of the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and returns fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him and he takes some damage. As I boost forward, Shu moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim's not as accurate and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim. My aim is true and Shu's shield shimmers as it absorbs the shot. If it had deep of a shimmer, looks like he took a significant amount of damage. Since Shu likes using ranged weapons, I'd better close the distance, force him to a melee battle. I boost forward. And strike. I switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade in a high arc. Shu tries to block with his guns and my swords land on them with a loud crack. I struggle in a battle of wills and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack and break through Shu's defense. As my sword falls through, Shu's gear goes dark. With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back on the ground. After a few minutes, Shu appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So what's your number?
We'll quickly exchange numbers. I guess I should go and get some stuff done.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
I probably ought to study. Bye. As I watch him leave, I decide to head to the library. I've only gotten assignments for one class so far, but I don't want to fall behind. Plus, if I get my work done now, I can do whatever I want over the weekend. I enter through the sliding doors into the large and bright library. Row after row of tall shelves filled with books stretches further than I can see. Several students are scattered throughout the room. Some search the bookshelves, others study at cubicle desks throughout the library. I make my way to one of the empty desks when bright pink hair catches my eye. Yuna concentrates on the large book in front of her. I head over. Hey, Yuna. She glances up at me and smiles.
Hey!
I point to the chair beside her. May I sit?
Of course.
What are you reading?
Just one of my textbooks.
I glance at the open page and catch the words health and priority. Must be a health physiotherapy book. Thanks again for helping me out yesterday.
It was nothing.
No, I really appreciate it. It's rare to find someone to go out of their way to help a stranger. Yuna smiles.
Well, I was happy to help. So, how are you enjoying Ace?
I think I could get used to this place. It's not bad at all.
You're enjoying your time here?
Absolutely. She seems pleased by my comment.
What do you like best about Ace?
I take a long look at her. Well, I have to say the sights here are the most beautiful I've seen so far.
Really? Even better than CINY?
Was that I think he's flirting with her. Yeah, even CINY can't compare. I flash her a boyish grin. She blinks in surprise and seems confused by the blush growing on her cheeks. She quickly changes the subject.
So, the qualifiers are coming up for pilots, right?
Yeah, I've already sang myself a team.
Oh, that's great!
Her face reddens again as the students beside us shush her.
I mean, that's great.
I'm just as excited. I feel good about this team.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying your time here.
She casually glances at the clock on the wall and her eyes glow wide.
Oh, I didn't realize what time it is. I have an appointment at the registrar's office.
She begins to pack up her things.
It was nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you tomorrow, right? She blinks. I'm in class?
Oh, yeah. I'll see you then.
With a smile and a quick wave, she leaves. I settle into a newly vacant desk and grab my tablet from my bag. Time to get to work. By the time I'm done, it's already kind of late, so I quickly gather my things and head out. I head to the parking lot and grab my bike. And then I head home. I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sound of delicious smells of dinner. Hey! I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaido move around the kitchen, wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. That apron really suits you. Brings out your eyes.
That's it, I'm done.
He tears off his apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
Nikki giggles and goes back to the food she's cooking.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
And I love a lady who cooks for me.
Amen.
Kaido sits beside me, and we laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us.
Men.
So, what are we having?
Guess.
Oh god, not this again. Kaido laughs.
How was your day, bud?
Ah, it was alright.
Yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Nothing major. Had class this morning, checked out my gear after. One of my teammates showed up, we had a practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
It was. I think we'll make a good team.
Who else is on the team?
Shu, myself, a couple of girls.
Good-looking girls?
I shrug. Yeah, I guess. Kaido winks at me, and I just shake my head. Nikki places full plates in front of us and removes her apron to join us at the table.
What else did you get up to today?
Got some study time in the library, ran into one of my friends.
Oh, was it that girl?
Shut up, Nikki. How did you even know that?
I didn't. Thanks for sharing.
Another girl? Sounds like you're getting all the ladies.
It's not like that. Look, she helped me out yesterday, that's all.
Right. Helped.
Uncle Kaido and Nikki exchange a smile. At least I know for sure these two are related. Kaido cleans his plate and then rests a hand on his stomach and lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink at him.
I was simply complimenting the chef.
I should do the same. I open my mouth to burp and Nikki squeals in
Please
protest.
don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaido and I laugh as Nikki clears the table and Kaido rests a hand on my shoulder.
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
I almost say yes, but a long yawn escapes my mouth. I'm pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes, get to bed early. Got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki?
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
I stand up, and Kaido and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night.
I wave back and head to my room. In my room, I crawl into bed and grab my tablet to review my notes from today's class. I'm only partway through when my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the light and close my eyes. As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers. Per usual, I'm awoken by the blare of my alarm, but today I don't hesitate to get out of bed. I have a really busy day ahead of me. Can't afford to lounge around. I get dressed and head downstairs, and as I pass Nikki's room I notice the door is open and her room is empty. She must be in the kitchen. When I reach the kitchen, no one is there. Uncle Kaido's always gone before I wake up, but usually Nikki's around. This was something going on at her school today, which is why she left early. I fix myself a quick breakfast and scarf it down. Then I hop on my bike and head to school. Once I reach campus, I navigate to my class easily. Hey, I'm starting to get used to this place. As soon as I walk into class, I spot Yuna seated in the front corner of the room. The desk beside is empty, so I head over. But when I get close, I notice a bag on the chair. Anyone sitting here? She smiles when she notices me and removes the bag.
No, I was saving it for you.
My smile matches hers as I plop down beside her. Thanks.
No problem.
So, what do you think the professor will be like?
I heard she's pretty good. She's tough but fair.
Sounds promising. Before she can respond, the professor enters the room and heads straight for the front desk.
Welcome to History 201. Today we'll be covering...
The lesson lasts a while, but the material isn't bad.
We only have a few minutes before class ends, but your first assignments will be a group project on a case study of your choice. Since it's the first day of class, I'll be assigning your partners.
She points to pairs of students sitting next to each other. Finally, she reaches me.
You and you are partners.
She points at Una and I. We glance at each other and grin. Working with her should be fun.
Your project will be due next week. Class dismissed.
The classroom is abuzz with the shuffle of students. I turn towards my partner. I look forward to working with you. She beams.
Same here. What do you think our topic should be?
Good question. Evolution of gears? What do we focus on gears throughout the ages?
Good idea! We can begin with the military prototypes and gradually show how the same technology has changed and developed into the commercial and entertainment vessels we use today.
Sounds like a solid plan to me. Una smiles.
It sounds like we have our topic.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Me too. We're going to have a great project.
By this time, most of the class has already caught up with their partners and left the room. We should probably do the same. There might be another class that needs this room. We should probably get going.
Yeah, you're right.
I begin to gather my things when Una interrupts me.
Wait, may I have your number?
Just give her the number. 867-5309. That is not an actual phone number. Because my phone number is actually... No, I'm not going to give you my actual phone number. I'm not completely rock stupid. Una blinks and furrows her brow.
Aren't you missing some numbers?
She gives me a strange look.
If you don't want to give me your number, I'll understand.
Sorry. Old American number. Let me give you my new one.
Oh, okay, sure.
We quickly exchange numbers and gather our things. My phone vibrates as we leave the classroom. I glance at her, wondering if she already sent me a text, but she doesn't have her phone out. I pull up my phone and see an unread message from Shu. Big news, Broseph! First phase of qualifier matches. Teams meeting at the hangar. Having my first official team meeting, well, should be interesting. Although I feel a couple of flutters in my stomach. I'm more excited than nervous to see everyone. Once we're outside, Una turns towards me.
Do you have any more classes today?
No, but I'm headed for the hangar. Gotta meet my team before the qualifiers. She nods.
Good luck.
Thanks. We wave our head and separate. Okay. Let's start that sentence again without the misreading stupidity. We wave and head our separate ways. By the time I arrive at the hangar, the team's already waiting by Shu's gear. Miyu is the first to notice me and gives me a small wave. Kaori and Shu seem to be arguing about something, but Shu silences her when I arrive. Hey guys! Kaori glances at me and nods.
At least you aren't late.
Broseph, you made it!
Heyo. Of course, anything for my favourite teammate. Shu points to himself.
That's me, right?
I grin. I'll let you guys decide. Kaori rolls her eyes and Miyu seems confused. Now that I'm here, let's get the match underway.
The match is later. Right now, we need to practice.
I nod.
All right. Head to your gears and turn on your simulators. Let's see what we're working with.
Well, that to me seems like an excellent point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next.